FM. Tell us what you're grateful for. 8:30 a.m. Saturdays on Women Radio 91.7 FM is all about gratitude and Thanksgiving. So, what are you grateful for?
What are you grateful for? Indeed, what are you grateful for? Today is Saturday, May 16, 2026. We are 136 days into year 2026. And of course, we have 229 days ahead of us. So let's look at the 136 days we have done. 136 days. So if you're listening or wherever you are, you have spent 136 days alive in this world, right? 136 days of effort, 136 days of learning, 136 days of showing up and doing your best. And for me, 136 days of living. And sometimes that alone is worth being grateful for. And so this morning, Saturday, 16th of May, 2026, I say, what are you grateful for? This is your Saturday morning space where you pause, reflect, and appreciate life a little more deeply, because gratitude helps you to slow down. It helps us to notice the things we often overlook, the strength to keep going, the people who support us, the little progress we make daily. My name is Tomu Okewale Shonaya. This is your Women Radio at 28 minutes to 9, right? This is what are you grateful for? Of course, I'm not doing this alone. Thank you, Oreolua. Thank you, Hilary, for all the support you give behind the scenes. This is your program. Hello. Good morning. Oh, I thought I heard somebody say hello. Hi. Okay. All right. Hilary, is that you acknowledging me? All right, then. Clear sounds, good audio. We thank God for that. Okay. And so this is your program, remember, right? This is your program. The number to call, because we just want you to phone in. Yeah. The number to call this morning, 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. 09155 917 917. And of course, we have the toll-free line 0800 1235 917. And if the network wants to, call us on what, send a message on WhatsApp to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. Call us, share with us what are you grateful for. Now, let's quickly call Wande Cole to help us to say thank you in Sheokbe. Wande Cole, Sheokbe. Over to you, Hilary. Thank you.
From God legs, but they have no shoes. We have shoes and we have legs. Some can dance, but they have no legs. We have legs and we can dance.
Let's take the call, Hilary. Yeah, let's have our call. Cut off the music. Once we have a call, we put the person through. Hello, good morning. How are you? All right, please just tell us your name and tell us what you're grateful for.
I'm grateful for my name is Grace. I'm grateful for what God has done for my family, for my parents, for everybody in my family. Hello?
Yes. Hello. Hi, Grace. We can hear you. Please continue. Just feel free. The space belongs to you. Continue to tell us. You just mentioned you're grateful for your family, right? Just continue, Grace. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. I think my sister is saying that she's grateful for family. Grateful for what God has done for everyone in the family. I think that's what she's saying, and I think the name is Grace. But if you are as graceful as Grace this morning, call us 07000 917 917 07000. Another call. Hi, good morning. What are you grateful for, and where are you calling from, and your name? Okay. So thank you, Hilary, for that. Thank you very much, Hilary, for letting me know. We couldn't hear you speaking, but if you can, please call us back 07000. We don't want you to be a silent caller. So please call us back 07000 917 917 if you can. 07000 917 917, or just send us a WhatsApp on 07031 756 537 0703 175 6537. It's 23 minutes to 9. 23 minutes to 9. Feel free to call us because we want you to just show your heart of gratitude. Yes, the network seems to be bad. We know the network has been very challenging in the last few weeks. That's why we want you to send your message on WhatsApp. Send the message via WhatsApp so that we can help you show your heart of gratitude to the Almighty. 0703 5, yes. 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. What are you grateful for? Let us know what it is that you are grateful for this morning, right? The time, as I said, is 22 minutes to 9. And this is all for you. This is all for you. Okay. So, sometimes gratitude is simple, honestly. It is just waking up with hope. It is having peace of mind. It is surviving difficult days. It is learning from mistakes and trying again. And they say that a grateful soul understands that growth takes time. So as the year continues, let's be patient with ourselves. We've lost loved ones, right? As we're losing loved ones, we're having babies being born. So in all situation, let us just show a heart of gratitude. A heart of gratitude is what I'm being told to pass on to you today, wherever you find yourself. Whatever you find yourself doing, whatever challenges you find yourself in, whether good, whether challenging, whether beautiful, whatever situation you find yourself in, we just want you to show a heart of gratitude. That's what we want you to do. A heart of gratitude is what we want you to do. Send us a message 0703 175 6537. Hilary, let's just listen to some beautiful music. Any kind of music. Let's listen to any kind of music you want to give us this morning. While we wait for calls. Any calls that comes in, we interrupt. Any calls that comes in, we interrupt. This is Women Radio. Over to you, Hilary.
Was just a dream.
It didn't seem real to me. I could only see it seems so far away. But not to look at how my life is really quickly. Wish that I could thank you more. The road isn't always easy, but I think we can take it. So I think it's your heart. Be that. Should push that sticky. It's stronger and stronger. Before me. Before me. When I take a look at how my life is really today, wish that I could thank you more. But I think it's so hard to be
Thank you very much, Hilary. So that is Tiwa Savage, and thank you. Thank you, Tiwa, for showing us how to say thank you. And that is what we're here to say this morning. Always give gratitude to God Almighty for the opportunity to even be here and talk. We have identified and established the fact that the lines are back. Networks, generally, all networks are bad. We're not pointing fingers at anybody. Networks are just bad. We have identified that. But that's not going to stop us from showing gratitude. So we need you to send a message to us on WhatsApp 0703 175 6537. Yes, 175 6537 0703. And at 17 minutes to 9, Binga from Berger. Thank you very much, Binga. Binga says, I just want to thank God for my family today. Times are tough. Yes. Things are expensive. I agree. But when I look at my kids eating breakfast this morning and I see my wife smiling, I just realized God has been providing for us. We haven't lacked food on our table and we have a roof over our heads. I am thanking God for sustenance and peace in my home. Binga, trust me, you're speaking for millions of Nigerians and you're speaking for millions of citizens all over the world. Indeed, tough times are tough everywhere. It's not just in Nigeria. Times are tough. Things are expensive. But hey, let's show gratitude to God for our lives. And Binga, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Hepzibah, also from Berger. And these are our regular callers. And thank you very much for keeping us here. Thank you. Hepzibah says, this morning I want to thank God for preserving my life till this moment. I just want to thank God for good health, which is very underrated. I can't thank God enough. This week has been sad with the news of Alex Ekubo's death. He was such a bright light towards people and even his fans. I just want to thank God for good health. Hepzibah from Berger, I'm with you. I also want to thank God. But you know what, Hepzibah? One thing I've figured out that, look, if death comes knocking on my door after this program, if death comes knocking, I think I am happy and I am fulfilled. And it's important for us to take every second as the last second, the last breath we're going to take, because death has no It's not a respecter of age, it's not a respecter of money, it's not a respecter of anything. It comes anytime when it wants to come. So let us just make sure that we tidy things up, but may the soul of may the soul of the departed rest, and may the people that they have left behind be consoled by God Almighty, because it is only Him that can console. So yes, Kemi from Ikorodu. Thank you, Kemi. Please celebrate with me. I've been looking for a job for the past 14 months after graduation. It felt like nothing was working and I was getting so discouraged. But just yesterday evening, I got an official appointment letter from a firm I didn't even think I qualified for. I'm thanking God for wiping away my tears and proving that His timing is absolute best. That's Kemi from Ikorodu. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. Oh, congratulations, Kemi. At 14 minutes, yes, to 9, which means we have very little time. Please continue to send your messages into 0703 1756 For me, let me just quickly pause and say thank you to my fantastic colleagues who are making it very easy for this program to be smooth, even though the network is very fantastic. It's not fantastic. Hilary, thank you. Benjamin, thank you. Oreolua, thank you so much. I think we should just have a break and have some lovely music as well. Hilary, it's your choice. It's your call now. Just give us something to listen to, right? While we wait for more messages.
Believe it or not.
Thank you.
Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Yeah. This is how it should be done. Because this style is identical to none. How can I make you dance? Come on, speak. That's what you choose, right? All right. What you do? You want to go on? And I don't know what you do. What you do? And I don't know what you do. You want to jump on? Oh, what to bury, I know. Baba, to bury. Oh, what to bury, Baba, to bury. What to do, bury, I know. Baba, to bury. Baba, to bury. Baba, to bury. Baba, mo dúpẹ́ o, bàbá, mo dúpẹ́. Bí mo bá jẹ lówó lọ, bá tó bí mo ṣe rí rẹ̀. Bí mo bá jẹ lówó lọ, bá tó bí mo ṣe rí rẹ̀. Mo ṣe rí rẹ̀ o, pẹ̀lẹ́ dání. Ọlọ́run àgbáyé, Ọlọ́run àgbáyé, Ọlọ́run àgbáyé, Ọlọ́run àgbáyé. Ìwọ nìkan ní ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé. Ìwọ nìkan ní ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé. Bàbá wa. Ọmọdé bá dúpẹ́ oore àná, á rí òmíràn gbà. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè ṣe bí kì í ṣe wá. Bí mo bá jí lówùúrọ̀, bá dúpẹ́. Bí mo bá jí lówùúrọ̀, easy.
Okay. Thank you, Hilary. Yes. It's 10 minutes to 9. That is Paul Play Aikedairu Moshoriri. on your women radio, WFM 91.7 at 10 minutes to 9. This is what are you grateful for? And honestly, we cannot do this without you. Send a message to us on 0703 175 6537 and tell us what you are grateful for this Saturday morning. You know, I just we sometimes we're so focused on what is next that we forget how far we have already come. That's all I can say. We forget totally. Before I continue, let me just quickly take this. This is saying, my name is Pastor Stanley. Thank you for the program. Good morning. Good morning to Pastor Stanley. Pastor Stanley says, I am grateful to God for keeping me and my family alive. I'm grateful to God for giving us good health. I'm grateful to God for prospering me and my family in all our ways. To God alone be all the glory. God bless you. God bless you to Pastor Stanley, and thank you for preaching to us this morning. So if you are like all my friends that have been sending messages in, send your own message to 0703 175 6537. What are you grateful for on your women radio, WFM 91.7? So, you know, Ore wants me to ask you. Ore is the producer. She said, ask, what are you grateful for this week? What were you grateful for the week that even has gone? What small win are you celebrating? What lesson has this year taught you so far? How are you protecting your peace lately? Seven. And be able to share and show a heart of gratitude. For me, I'm grateful for a lot of things, but most importantly, I'm always grateful to life, grateful to friends, grateful to family, grateful to colleagues, grateful that, you know, I get to eat, grateful that, because I love food, you know, grateful for the sunshine, grateful for the rain, grateful for the air that we breathe in, and just grateful. That's it. And I think at this point in time, I can just wrap up, you know, on what are you grateful for this morning. Yes, as we round off this Saturday, 16th of May, 2026, on what are you grateful for? It's important that, Shola from Ikotun. Let me take Shola from Ikotun. Shola says, good day to the whole team. How are you too, Shola? Good morning. Shola said, I'm sending this message from the hospital side, but it's a message of joy. My mother has been in the ICU for the past 2 weeks, battling a severe illness. The doctors were not giving us much hope, but this morning, Mother woke up, sat up by herself, and ate her breakfast. The turnaround is a miracle, and I am thanking God for healing and for giving us our mother back. Shola from Ikotun. Shola, we are grateful, and we thank God for you as well. Me, I lost my mother 1.5 years ago, and it's still very painful. If, like Shola, you still have your mother around, alive, if you're there with your mother, just go and give her a hug. Now, already, did you hear me? Just go and give her a hug now. If you are with your mother, give her a hug and say, Mom, I love you. Thank you for everything. If your mom is far away, pick up the phone. Hilary, I hope you can hear me. Pick up the phone, send a message, send a text, and say, Mom, I love you, because you know what? When they are gone, they are gone. So on behalf of Shola, we say thank you. Thank God for the miracle, for the turnaround, for bringing Shola's mom back. Remember, if you have a mom or a dad, right, give them a hug. Call them. Tell them how much you love them, because while they are here, appreciate them. So this Saturday, May 16, 2026, I want you to be grateful for progress. Even when the progress feels slow, I want you to be grateful for lessons even when they are difficult. I want you to be grateful for another opportunity to keep going. We are 136 days into 2026, okay? And you still have beautiful 229 days ahead that you can still do a lot of things, more opportunities to grow, more opportunities to improve. And I just want to thank you for listening, for your messages. Thank you for choosing Women Radio WFM 91.7 this morning. Hilary Stephen, thank you so much. Benjamin, thank you. Both of you are the magic behind the scenes. And the super producer, Oreoluwa Olabi. Ore, keep smiling for us. So my name is Tomo Kiwale Shunaya. We'll be back next Saturday, 8:30 a.m. for another refreshing edition of What Are You Grateful For? Until then, stay thankful, stay grounded, and keep moving through life with gratitude in your heart. Bye-bye.